Hi, my name is Gary Slossberg. I'm a candidate for City Council for the 13th District of the City of Los Angeles. I currently work as a public interest attorney where I represent low-income teen parents, and I hope to get your vote on March 3rd. I wouldn't be running for City Council if I didn't think our city was in desperate need of change. I think you can look at a lot of issues where that's abundantly clear. You can look at what I see as our irrational development policy, where the city claims to be addressing the affordable housing crisis, but in actuality is giving massive giveaways to developers and corporations. From 2001 to 2007, the LA Weekly reported that over 14,000 cheaply rented units were displaced in Los Angeles due to their policies. You can also look at the massive proliferation of billboards, the lack of a comprehensive strategy to address crime and violence. But really, to me, the number one change I like to see in Los Angeles is campaign finance reform. Right now, there is simply too much money in the process, and I believe it corrupts our system. Currently, if an incumbent wants to refuse to debate their challenger, they can do so, because the legal requirement now is that you only have to debate if you choose to accept public matching funds. As an example, my opponent in the race, he's chosen not to accept public matching funds, and he's refused to debate me in a true open forum where we can actually have a dialogue on the ideas. To me, this is wrong. It shortchanges the voters. It takes away an opportunity to really discuss the issues and find out what your candidates really believe. And that's not what a democratic system deserves. In addition to mandating that candidates must participate in open public debates, I think we also, as part of campaign finance reform, need to publicly finance elections. In doing so, we can remove the massive discrepancy between the amounts raised by incumbents and the amounts often raised by challengers. As an example, I raised about $11,000 while my opponents raised about $600,000. I think these two parts of campaign finance reform are the most important change we need in our city. It underlies all the other issues we deal with, and in doing so, by making this change, will allow the public to be more active in the process and will have a more open and transparent government. Well, I've been a big music fan for quite a while. I actually play guitar and sing and used to perform around town myself. If I had to pick one band, it probably would be Spearhead. What I like about them is they have a very progressive and social justice message to their music. They talk a lot about the need for more peace in our world, as well as a lot more environmental consciousness. On a more local level, my favorite singer would be Jessica Kukovic, who's my sister-in-law. I really like her music, and I like when I get a chance to watch her play. Without a doubt, my favorite place in Los Angeles is Griffith Park, which is right behind me right now. In addition to being one of LA's greatest natural treasures, it also is the place I took my wife for our first date and where we began to fall in love. We still live a couple blocks from Griffith Park, and we go there whenever we have a chance to spend some time together. I'd have to say my most proud accomplishment in life so far has been when I won the Gary Bello Public Service Award while a student at Harvard Law School. I got that by the vote of my peers for my contributions to the community, so it really meant a lot to me to get that recognition. Looking at my career now, I think it's when I've been able to go to court and get legal relief for clients that have really meant the most to me and have made me feel most accomplished. In particular, when I've been able to represent a client for a domestic violence restraining order, and I've been successful in being able to get them that restraining order, that's really been the most satisfactory to me. I see that relief in their eyes, I see that they now have a greater peace of mind in moving on with their life, and it really makes me feel like I'm making a difference. I just want to thank you all for taking the time to look at my YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, if you have any questions, check out my website. Give me a call at my campaign office, and I'm happy to speak with you about the issues that are important to you. Don't forget to vote on March 3rd.